I will tell you a story that changed my life. It all started on April 16, 2020 in Puerto Rico.
Hey Ludéric, you don't think that this beach is pretty amazing?
Yeah, I really enjoy my vacation with you guys. It's so good to be here with Clemens too.
Oh, hi guys! I was in the water. It's pretty warm.
Yeah, should we go to take a beer or something else?
Oh yeah, beer. I remember the day before. We had already talked about the thing. It's, in fact, this evening that it all started. We we never should have gone to that party. I'm sure that's the reason they wanted to go.
Hey Valentin, what do you know about the Bermuda Triangle?
Well, I don't know anything. I'm drunk. I've drunk. I'm beer.
Oh, this grandpa is so drunk, yo.
You look sick, bro.
Yeah.
It was my fault. After that, the idea of the Bermuda Triangle was in his mind.
We were going to do football.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
You can go with them.
It was really cool.
What about these guys? Did you watch TV last night?
Oh no, I didn't.
What happened?
They talked about a plane which just disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. Do you know what is Bermuda Triangle, guys?
Oh, I've heard of it, but I don't know really what is it.
Yeah, it's pretty around Puerto Rico, around 50 kilometers, I think.
Oh, it's near to here.
Yeah, and should we go to Bermuda Triangle?
Oh, it's called the
No,
dangerous, no?
we have to make some research, I think. Let's make a Bermuda Triangle podcast.
It's dangerous, no?
I don't know. There are a lot of theories about it. Well, I think it's just a conspiration. I think it's completely false. I don't know. But some planes disappeared, so maybe
It could be
real.
Yeah.
maybe a natural phenomenon. I don't know. But let's make some research and create a podcast, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, guys, I have an idea. Are you down to take a boat ride in the ocean?
Oh yeah, that's an amazing idea, Clément.
Oh, yeah, it will be so fun.
We take the boat and then we go to Bermuda Triangle.
Oh yes, for sure.
Hello guys, today is an amazing day. Our names are Clément, Valentin and Ludéric, and we are gonna deal with an interesting subject.
Probably one of the most known conspiracy theory. But beside the name, do you exactly know Darkness's histories about Bermuda Triangle? Also known as the Devil's Triangle.
Myth or reality? To find out more, we decided to go there and investigate to this case.
The Bermuda Triangle is a triangular-shaped area of 500,000 square kilometers, bounded by points in Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, which are amazing destinations, paradisiacal views, worthy of the most beautiful postcard landscapes. This dream setting benefits tourists, but what about surrounding boats and planes, which are said to mysteriously vanish into thin air or deep water?
The earliest instances of unusual disappearances in this area were reported in 1950. Some ships were discovered completely abandoned, or even plain wreck were found at the bottom of the deep water's seafloor. Theories say it's completely fantasist, but there are still a few of them who think it's a real danger. Theories can be either about rogue waves, magnetic forces causing compass malfunctions, methane bubbles, Atlantis, or aliens. We chose this topic because this is a famous one, but everybody don't know every stories about it.
Oh my god, guys, come on, look at the sea, it starts chafing.
Oh, I don't care. It's too late, guys. Now we can't get back to home.
Yes, of course, it can be worse.
Yeah, let's go to Bermuda Triangle, to the center.
No, I told you it's a bad idea, guys.
So it's too late, Ludéric. Now we are in. Too late.
Oh my god.
Indeed, at that moment it was too late to go back. And for you too, dear spectators, it's too late. And now is the time to see the most famous rumors about the Bermuda Triangle.
Water spouts, which are basically like a tornado at the ocean, have been seen in the Bermuda Triangle. During this weather phenomenon, water from the ocean is sucked hundreds of thousands of feet into the air. In addition to water spouts, part of the Gulf Stream moves along the edge of the Bermuda Triangle, which can lead to high waves which could easily capsize boats. These waves hit with absolutely no warning at all and can be hundreds of feet high. Waves of that height would even be able to knock out the planes that were flying closer to the water. When you factor in waterspouts and giant, quickly forming waves, and then you factor in the possibility of hurricanes as well, you see there are a lot of weather scenarios that could spell disaster for pilots and sailors.
The disappearance of USS Cyclops, one of the Navy's biggest fuel ships, marks the largest loss of life in the history of the US Navy in a single incident. In March 1918, this massive ship set out to sail from Brazil to Baltimore through the Bermuda region carrying 10,800 tons of manganese ore, with about 309 crew members on board. Setting off on a fairly good day, the first and the only message sent by this ship indicated no sort of troubles. However, the ship was never heard from again. An entire search of the area was put into action, but nothing was ever found. No remains of the ship or any crew members on board have ever been found. The captain of USS Cyclops never sent a distress signal, and no one aboard responded to radio calls from other vessels in the vicinity. The naval investigators also failed to find a definite cause for its disappearance, though there were a number of theories suggesting various reasons. Due to its mysterious disappearance, Cyclops has become part of the list of more than 100 ships and planes to have vanished under strange circumstances in the Bermuda Triangle.
Dear spectators, I'm gonna tell you more about a theory popularized in the 2000s. It says that pockets of methane gas could be escaping from the seafloor and bubbling to the surface. Methane is highly flammable, and after being pressurized near the seafloor, it could be very volatile. We know from the geological record that methane gas has been trapped in ice or under soils at various points in history, so it's not too crazy of an idea. The association of this theory with the Bermuda Triangle comes from a 2015 study in Norway that associated massive underway craters with methane explosions. Could similar explosions have sunk ships in the Bermuda Triangle? Maybe, but with no solid evidence, the theory is not widely supported.
I will now talk about magnetism. Really, I think it's fake, probably. Well, another theory has to do with magnetism. For centuries, sailors have noticed that their compasses get a little wacky in this region. According to tradition, Columbus himself even noted the phenomenon, and there is actually something to this. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the only places on Earth where compasses align with true north, rather than magnetic north. That's a difference of roughly 20 degrees, and for those who aren't prepared, the navigational discrepancy could lead them to sail into coral reefs, storm currents, or other boat-sinking obstacles.
I'm here, Valentin.
Oh, where is Ludéric?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's incredible! Oh guys, oh, there is a water sports! Oh my god!
Oh no.
Guys, I want to go back home. I told you it's a bad idea.
Who got this fucking ID?
Yeah, it's not fun anymore. We should go back. I'm gonna talk to the boat driver.
I don't want to die, guys.
It was at this precise moment that we knew that the Bermuda Triangle was really dangerous. The waves were so powerful and the winds so strong that we cannot understand each other's. It was for us the worst experience of our life. I thought we were not going to come out alive from this adventure.
Now I will talk about wormhole. For the science fiction enthusiasts, the wormhole theory holds a lot of appeal. A wormhole is essentially a space-time shortcut that could, in theory, even potentially allow time travel. Although wormholes haven't been proven to exist yet, it hasn't stopped them from being thrown about as a Bermuda Triangle theory. Some people point to the wormhole explanation as a reason why many vessels aren't found after crashing in the Bermuda Triangle, while others attribute this to the current of the Gulf Stream.
A similar theory exists and say that there will be micro black holes in the Bermuda Triangle that will slow down time or speed it up. This theory is based on two very specific cases. The first one is the experience of a pilot who, after having crossed a strange cloud, landed in Miami 15 minutes ahead of the minimum flight time. In the second case, it was an Eastern Airline aircraft which disappeared from the control screens for 10 minutes. But at the landing, every passenger watches
Where?
delayed by 10 minutes. This is really strange.
One of the most outlandish conspiracy theories centers around the Bermuda Triangle actually being the location of the mythical lost city of Atlantis. In the 1970s, Charles Berlitz claimed that Atlantis was a real continent of the Bahamas that had fallen victim to the infamous Bermuda Triangle. The continent would then have tragically sunk into the depths of the ocean, taking with it all its civilization.
Supporters of this theory point to the discovery of what look like man-made walls and streets found off the coast of Bimini. Also, scientists have evaluated the structures and found them to be natural beach rock formations. According to this theory, Atlantis would then serve as a place of life for huge creatures. These mythical creatures will then not hesitate to go and hunt all forms of life on the surface in the Bermuda Triangle.
Aliens. No discussion of Bermuda Triangle theories can overlook the alien explanation. While there is no reason to believe aliens are behind any of the Bermuda Triangle accidents, aliens can be a convenient scapegoat anytime there are unexplained disappearances. The final scenes of Steven Spielberg's Close Encounters of the Third Kind depicts pilots from every decade returning to Earth, intact and unharmed, from the friendly alien ship. Why the aliens might choose the large, rather isolated area of the Bermuda Triangle to snatch up unsuspecting travelers is easy to imagine, however.
It has been said that some people have blamed UFOs for the disappearances and that they believe that aliens use the triangle as a portal to travel to and from our planet. As they said, the area is like a gathering station where they capture people, ships and aircraft to conduct research. Another theory has been claimed which believed that Bermuda Triangle could be home to an underwater alien base, which would explain mysterious disappearances, for instance, the disappearance of Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 5 military planes lost contact with base in a training routine near Florida. The planes were never found along with the 14 men on board, and a further 13 crew members vanished when a search party was sent out for them.
Will we ever know? Someday, maybe this mystery will finally be solved. But until then, it's fun to imagine what forces might be at work in the Bermuda Triangle. Some people think there is no mystery to the disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle. They say there are no more disappearances than in other parts of the world, especially considering the triangle is a well-traveled area. Those who subscribe to this theory say it's hard to separate facts from legends about where certain ships or planes have disappeared. And if there are more wrecks, they say it's simply statistically explainable because of the high volume of ships and planes that travel there.
Since 1950, there have been more than 60 cases of disappearances, involving small ships and aircraft, and even huge machines, such as in 1950, when a cargo ship went missing with 28 people on board. In 1961, when a giant bomber went missing with 8 engines during training, or in the year 2000, when a ship mysteriously disappeared with 125 sailors on board. On average, there are 4 planes and 20 ships that mysteriously disappear every year.
The ocean has always been a mysterious place for humans, and despite few facts known about bad weather conditions or poor navigation skills, we can't be aware of the origins of these mysteries, and that's why it's a very deadly place. We will never know what could come from above the sky or deeply underwater. All we could do is to avoid this area at all costs, except if you want to see the truth by yourself. Unfortunately, you probably won't be come back from this deadly trip. What do you think about Bermuda Triangle? Fake or real mystery?
Really, thank you, Emily. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Clément, Ludéric, and Jan. That was really an enjoying sensation.
Yeah, this experience was really good. This podcast, I hope it's good for everybody who's listening it.
Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
And follow us on Twitter.
And see you later, guys. Goodbye.
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 Goodbye.